So, what I have here is a 1-point sling. My son bought it for his AR. He was not really happy with a 1-point, so I gave him my 2-point harness sling that I have. And I decided to keep his. Well, the mount on my AR will not accept that. So the 1-point sling actually came with the plate. As you can see here, see the difference? It has the actual bent ring for the clip to go into. I have personally never took one of these apart before. This was kind of a fun learning curve, because I'm going to tell you right now, there's a spring right here. It's a little indent here that holds everything, keeps it from moving. So you see this little pin right there? It's on a spring, okay? And then when you undo your castle nut here to take this off, to get to here, there actually is a little bitty freaking pin spring right in between here, in between this plate and the back end of here. Yeah, that little thing went ping and landed, and it took me a bit to find that one and then figure out where it came from. That was tons of fun. So this one actually came out on me too when I unscrewed that to get the buffered tube out. This piece popped out, so I had to figure out how to get that back in. That was also fun. But I now have this all secured. Everything's back where it needs to be, nice and tight. And I can now run a 1-point sling. I had it on there earlier, but to be honest, I just had it on, it was through my stock here, and I just had a key ring chain through one of these loops here, and we were just out there shooting just a few minutes ago, and it actually just broke. So I decided, well, I'm going to break down and figure out for the love of me how to get this pin or this ring off and put the gooder one on there. So now I know how to do that if I ever have to do it again. So now all I'm going to do is reassemble this thing, which is super easy, by the way, y'all. There's those little push pins that, you know, separate the upper and the lower, if you've ever took one apart. So there's an upper and lower push part to it, and these little pins hold it all off. So you just basically pop it all right back down into place. Let me move some of this stuff out of my way here. So literally just set it back down in. There you go, you hear it clip in. It's all back in, and then you just push your little pins back in there. And she will be all put back together. Click. And whoa, snap. So, a little tricky to push back in when you're holding the phone too, so. There we go. So, she's all put back together. We now have a 1-point sling adapter now. Yay to that. This little tool actually came with my shotgun that I have, but it works multi-purpose because it has the open end on here, which is for the ARs. And then this one is for the taking the barrel and all off of my big Mr. Quack Quack that I have sitting up there. It's for pulling the barrel plug out of it. So we're going to put the handle back on, or the buttstock back on. It's just pretty easy. It just slides down. Has these little pins that you pull in on. And that's clipped back in. And now we can try and clip our sling in. I'm going to clip mine that way, I do believe. Well, there it is. So, yep, that will work a lot better now. All put back together, nice and ready for the weekend.